What Slate Auto's $25,000 electric pickup truck is like in person. The electric pickup from Slate Auto has been making waves not because of flash, but because it buckles down to the essentials and then decides to knock the envelope out of the price box. The truck is a minimalist in steel and steel slick paint, a single shade of gray, hand-cranked windows, and no optional trim except the choice of upgrading its lights. That Spartan design was a deliberate choice, aiming to keep the cost low and avoid the unnecessary clutter that often creeps into electric vehicles. Slate Auto, a relatively young player, is banking that everyday consumers will flock to a truck that looks plain and drives like a semi-like driver. The conversation has always been about price. Last year the company said it would hit a $20,000 target, even after applying a $7,500 federal tax credit. That would have made it one of the least expensive electric vehicles available. The essentia of the offer today is a posted MSRP of $24,950, which reflects a few $1,000s taken out of the subsidy that Trump had pulled, as well as the night and day swings in tariffs on battery components. In short, this is the first fully electric pickup whose price is more comparable to an ordinary gasoline truck than to the beach bodies of Rivian or Lucid. Yet the market is far from smooth. Rivian, Lucid and others still haven't met their own volume targets, and none has turned a profit. Slate Auto's goal is 150,000 sales a year, a figure loftier than any of its competitors have yet reported. Yet the company seems confident enough that it already has 180,000 reservations, and that 10,000 customers have placed a non-refundable $300 deposit. Of course, all sales are done online, with no dealerships, meaning the onus for after-sales support falls on a network of 3,000 repair shops, 200 of them equipped for heavy electrical work. That promise underscores the trust Slate wants to place in its distribution model. The vehicle will ship in the fourth quarter from a Brown site in Warsaw, Indiana, a former J.C. Penney catalog printing plant, retooled to become a fully electric factory. Under the hood, the truck promises a range of 205 miles, a bump from the original 150-mile promise. That is enough for a day's work or a commute, but a strenuous road trip would edge close to the boundaries of the pack's capability. On performance, reporters who tried it saw it tableau 0 to 60 in 8 seconds, a quick acceleration that is belated by the surprisingly smooth, rattle-free ride. The suspension, a Dion design instead of the cheap leaf springs normally found on pickups, provides handling fidelity without taking away hauling space. The engineers booted in advanced electric power steering which gives a good road feel and quick response. The design still allows a little room for more optional packages, but Slate's focus is on removing the perceived friction around electric pickups. Price, education, and servicing will be handled digitally, and the trading and shipping will be picked by the tree level. The full experience tests both how well a niche company can carve its own segment and highlights how essential price is for the electric market expansion. If Slate pulls off those 150,000 cells, it may well prove that the economic is far more critical to pickup consumers than luxury glory. Thanks for listening, and stay tuned for more about electric trucks on next week's episode.